let's try this again. So this is obviously before the big air engagement. So we know a lot of these are. I'm going to take the hits from this first group here. So knocking out bombers. I don't think anything's had a chance to launch yet. All right, some did get through. Missiles inbound. Looks like they are more going after my supply ship, so supply ship is now dead. All right, F-14s are out of ammo now. All RTBing. Looks like most of the raid is turned back now. Looks like they just have some Su-15s. So I'm going to get my Phantoms back into the air. I'm going to actually save this. Alright, so it looks like most of... Alright, so got one Bear D still inbound. Everything else is turned back. And no more missile traces, so I think I'm good. Other than let's knock out this last bear. Alright, Tomcats are on the way back to base. Getting intermittent contact with that last bear. I have no doubt my Phantoms will take care of it. Splash the bear. Looks like I've got some more MiGs incoming though. Overall, I think I held that off pretty successfully. Let's see what the win-losses were like. Losses and expenditures. How much did they lose? So they lost 24 Badgers. They lost 16 Backfire Bs. They lost 12 TU's Badger Js. Xgrowth, the only Xgrowth is asking what my ship losses were, and as far as I can tell, the only ship loss I have was my AO-143 Neo Show, which was the JFK Battle Group's replenishment ship, and other than that, I think my actual combat ships all survived intact. So, one thing I didn't look at though was what my F-14 losses were. So I lost 3 F-14s. So not all that bad, all things considered. That's damn good kill ratio there, actually. That was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I was pretty sure I was going to lose more than that. And my scoring is a major victory so far. And still got another day to go. Probably not going to stream the full day long scenario here. Already been going for almost 3 hours. Or I'm sorry, 2.5 hours. So I'll probably stream for about another half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. See how much farther I can get. But I doubt it'll be that'll be enough time to finish up the full day. But so far, I think things are going pretty well. This is actually a fun scenario. I really love this scenario. Like I said at the beginning, it's been a while. I played this scenario when it was first released, but I really haven't played it lately. Just a good all around. I really like the 1975 setting. It's actually rather different from the typical Cold War goes hot 1980s stuff we see. You really don't see that much stuff in the mid 70s as far as scenarios go. All this is my own opinion. None of this is being is official endorsed by Warfare Sims or Matrix or anything like that. These are all my own opinions. I am a member of the beta group, so take that opinion for what you will. All in the issues of full disclosure and all that. So we know, so we have a SAG up here. Let's go take him out. I still don't know where that motorized division is. I flew my RC-135 all up along here, and there was no clue as to where that motorized division is. So look at that. I still have that Canberra still flying around. So we're gonna actually send him. Be mindful that there is a gainful up here now. So that's SAG. What do we got? And I think I'm going to launch. So I've still got about 4 hours left on the units from my previous strike. Not sure what the APHAM is. I think these are bomblets. 717 times BLU 77. I think this is a pretty sure that these, yeah, dual purpose bomblets. Duh, right there in front of my face. Um, so I've got medium range. What do I have on Carrier Strike Group 1 though? I'm gonna save this. I've got some intruders, armed with laser guided bomb, AGM 78 standards, anti-radiation missiles. I don't have any course. Oh, I do have coursers in this group. Armed with walleyes and Shrike missiles. Recon internal. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I think I'm going to hold off for another couple of hours here, wait till the strike aircraft from my first naval strike are armed, and then I will go after that surface action group. But what I am going to do is I believe it was the other group. I'm going to launch a recon variant of the Corsair. I just saw it. Where did it go? Ah, RFHE. I'm going to launch one of these, have it go kind of take a look up there, see if I can get an idea of what I'm facing. Charlie 1 SSGN attacked and assessed as Category 4 sunk. Awesome. So my ASW efforts are having an effect here. Now that looks like all my Tomcats are all back on deck. And I've got about 2 hours, 2.5 hours until they're all ready to go. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy just to let my subs do the ASW work for me. Less I have to pay attention to it. As long as I don't have torpedoes incoming, I am happy. Now what? Now I'm pretty sure I'm not playing this with unlimited ammunition. So let's take a look. See what my carrier magazines are like. So I only have 26 strikes left. 32 Walleye 1 and Walleye 2s. Only 22 Phoenix missiles left. That's gonna hurt if there's a third raid on me. 46 more Sparrow 3s, 132 Sidewinders. Yeah, so if I get another, I think I have enough to reload my current for one more bomber raid, but if there is another one, then I may be in trouble if there's another one. All right. So far, so good. Looks like one F4 heading back home. I think I lost that Canberra. Nope. He's on his way home. All right, guys. All right. And that Cuban merchant is still trailing me. Although my ships are slowly gaining on it. And actually, I'm not too far outside of the. I'm not too far away from the patrol boxes, so I may actually just. I may actually be able to get them there. Not sure if the scenario actually ends when I enter the patrol boxes. I think I actually changed. All right. Looks like we've got some more fighters inbound. Let's pull my Hawkeye back a little bit. And what do I have left for F4s? F4s look like they are all rearming. Not too worried about these guys. If they want to come into my missile range, then I am more than willing to let them. They don't have any air-to-surface loadouts, so pretty sure they're not going to be attacking any of my carriers, and most of my subs at least are operate, or most of my helos are operating under my missile umbrella, so I should be good there. Yeah, they're just probably on a patrol box out there. Looks like they're starting to break up onto patrol routes, so we'll just stay outside of their box here. Jakey Wakey is saying they don't have the range. Yeah, they not sure. So far they don't, like I said, they don't have any air or air to surface loadouts, so they're probably on some sort of patrol mission in this area. I would guess. And I was gonna launch a Canberra. My other one is closing in on home. Still 6 hours of flying time, so plenty of time to get there. There's some of them. Looks like they're kind of coming back this way. Again, not too worried. Whatever reason, that carrier group was stopped. Get that one back up to 20 knots. All right. Things are going pretty good here. My other Canberra is airborne. I'd love to know where this motor rifle division is. So we're gonna fly this guy in that direction. When he reaches this waypoint, I'm going to override the altitude. He will drop down to low at that point. So still middle clouds with heavy rain. All right. So now that we've cleared some things out here, we can reactivate this ASW mission for the JFK box. It's been a while since I've had any contacts there, so let's get some Vikings back into the zone just to make sure that there's nothing nothing has moved in there since the last time I checked. And it's the stat. About an hour left on those last two, on those 4 Corsairs. And then we'll go and strike that surface action group up there. Alright. Flagons are still flying around over here. My Canberra is crossing the North Sea. And my other one is on final approach to Mildenhall. There we go. Alright. Sorry for the silence here, guys. Just not much going on right now. Doesn't look like, so far, like there's any subcontacts. So on that front, it looks like I'm in pretty good shape. About 20 minutes left to go on the rearms. And I'm slowly opening up the distance to this merchant ship, so it's no longer, it doesn't look like it's shadowing me anymore. And my bar cap F-14s are ready to go in case they're needed. And it looks like my F4s are ready to go. Most of my F4s are ready to go as well. Awesome. I guess part of my mission here was I should have been striking these two air bases this whole time. So maybe instead of striking that surface, have a lot of mission objectives in this one. That's a new one. Cannot be displayed. So I'm kind of split. Do I go for the strike on the surface action group, or do I go strike my land targets? Well, I actually think that... Alright, so my strikes are ready. So I actually think... Oh, and I had... Somewhere along the way out here, I launched that I thought I launched a recon Corsair, but oh, he already landed. Oops. Launched it and completely and utterly forgot about him. Ready arm him. So we'll get another one airborne. We'll go see what I'm dealing with up here. So have him come in low. Actually, fly up high. When you get to here, he'll drop to low. Mission editor, naval strike. Add those. So intruders with walleye 2s. Since I'm not sure what I'm going up against here, we'll add the walleyes. We'll save the laser guided bombs for any land targets. Corsair 2Bs. Actually, let's pause this in the background while I'm doing this. I'm most certainly probably assigning overkill to this mission, but maybe not. So I'm going to use the auto planner, typical for attack aircraft, no range. Limitations, let's make sure, let's get more strikes. There we go, that's a pretty decent strike force right there. And it leaves me plenty of Corsairs and Intruders with laser guided bombs for any land targets that may come up. Actually, I want to look on the Saratoga. There's something I want to look at. These Intruders with the AGM, are these capable of going after valid targets or radar? All right. So we'll set this mission here to active. Targets unknown. 2 sections of 4 aircraft apiece. Only launch it 1 time. I'm not going to assign any escorts to this mission. There we go. So that mission now will launch on its own. There we go. Corsairs are all coming up airborne now. And one thing I am going to do, just to be safe, I am going to save it right here. And I'm going to drop time Excel down to 5 seconds. All right, so there goes the raid. They are all targeting the same ship. That's not what I wanted. Attack groups are spreading out onto the various bearings. All right, so strike is going in. They're all turning on, starting to turn onto their bearings for the attack. All right, so we've identified nothing so far. So we've identified one as the Grozny. And what's this one? That's a DDG. And still no classification on that one. Grozny's taken some misses, some missile failures. All right, Grozny CG attacked and assessed as sunk. And scenario has concluded. Awesome. So the Dirtsky DGG attacked and assessed as Cat 4 as sunk. And triumph. So victory. So let's take a look at the final losses and expenditures. So they lost one Canaan class, one Cresta 2, one KA-25T ASW Helo, 24 MiG-21 SM fish beds, one PL-61 Zulu 4, one Charlie 1 class, another Cresta 1 or Cresta 1, one Kinda class. I think RKRs are cruisers. 13 SU Flagon Ds, 24 TU-16 Badger Cs, 12 TU-16 Badger Js, 16 TU-22s backfires, and 8 Bears. They expended, I'm curious how many ASWs, so they expended, so they only launched 4 AS4 kitchens at me. And it doesn't look like any of the others actually got launches off. Awesome. So I only had to deal with six AS4s. That's pretty good. And the rest are air-to-air missiles, it looks like. And some SAMs. I lost one Corsair, one Neoshow Oiler, 3 F-14s, 4 F-4 Phantoms, 1 Rivet Joint, and 1 S-3 Viking. So overall, pretty good. That actually an amazing win-loss ratio, all things considered. And with that, I actually think with that, I am going to call it a day. So thank you everybody for joining me today. And look for Northern Inferno hopefully sometime in the next couple of weeks. And you can follow me here on Twitch at Kush. Sorry about that. I'm Kushan04 here on Twitch. I'm Kushan Gaming on Twitter and Kushan Gaming on YouTube. And I will see you all next week. Thanks.